Hey guys, it's Allie with Allie's Boutique and Market House DIY Studio, and it's a little late tonight, so I didn't want to go live, but I did want to share this video with you so that you would know how to make this really cool vase out of just a bottle out of the trash. Or you can use an old vase or a bottle that you can get at Goodwill or the dollar store or whatever, but isn't that beautiful? It has a cement look, which is so on trend right now. And so I want to show you guys how you can make this. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to just take a plain old glass bottle and you're going to soak it and get the labels off and clean it really well. And then you're going to do a coat of Slick Stick, Dixie Belle Slick Stick, and let it dry the appropriate amount of time. And then you are going to apply your Dixie Belle mud so you get this really cool textured look. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to do that. So basically, I just take an old chip brush and get a good clump of it on there, and you're just going to start putting the Dixie Belle mud on your bottle. Just like that. You want to get a good coat. And this can be kind of challenging because you got to turn that bottle around. But it's good to do it, at least the bottom half and the top half you can split up if you don't feel comfortable handling the whole bottle all at one time. But it's best to at least do half, because you're going to see what I'm talking about. We're going to go in one direction at the bottom, and we're going to use a sponge, a little piece of sea sponge, to do the top to get that textured look. All right, so you just get a good covering of it. And what I like to do, if you can see here, is take my just old chip brush and go around the base of the bottle. So you're creating a pattern going around the bottle, kind of, I guess you would say horizontal, almost horizontal stripes. And you just are going to go around the bottom so that your texture, see how I did that going around the bottom. So then I'm going to take a damp sea sponge, and everything above that line you're going to dab. So you're creating a cement textured effect, and I'm going to show you close up once I do that. All right, so what I've got here, I didn't get quite enough mud right down here. Don't be stingy with the mud. So what I've got, if you can see, is a textured around the bottom about halfway up the base of the bottle. And then the top part, I just sponged to give it a textured look. So you're going to let it dry the appropriate amount of time. And so for today, I'm going to put my brush off to the side. So I use Dixie Belle mud, and I use white. It really doesn't matter what color you use because we're going to paint it. So today I've got one already dry for you. So if you notice, like, this one is kind of rough. So I just took some sandpaper and knocked some of the rough off. If you like that, then you can leave it for sure. You don't have to take it off. And then what I'm going to do is you just start playing with the paint. So we can go ahead, I've got this light colored gray, and we can go ahead and paint the whole thing that, and then dab on some white if we want. But let's see. Lord, y'all, I might not have had a brush handy. I have to find me a brush. Let's see. see what we got down here. All I need is just an old chip brush, but I don't want a big one. All these videos, and I'm so prepared all the time, and I was proud of myself. And this one time I do this video, and I'm not prepared. So I'm just going to use, I'm going to kind of wipe off this brush and just use this. All right, so I'm just going to go around the whole bottle. I might keep saying jar, but I mean bottle. And paint it gray. So it has a neat cement look to it. And you can see once I paint it, the difference in the texture. So cool. But we want to get the whole thing painted with our paint. We don't want to leave the Dixie Belle mud bare. And then we can go back over it with some white. Let's see. This video, I want to kind of try to keep it in a good time frame because, like I've said, out here in the country, I have the worst time uploading videos. Alright, so I've just covered the whole thing in this pretty shade of gray. Now I'm using, this go round, I'm using some old Annie Sloan chalk paint that I had. But you can use a good color to match this would be Dixie Belle Driftwood. Alright, so I'm going to close that up for now. And then I'm going to go in and take a darker gray and kind of create some low lights. And this is where you're painting, you just have fun with it. You don't, there's no rhyme or reason. You just, I'm not going to put too much, but you just have a good time. And you let that paint kind of create, see what I'm doing there? You just bring that, let it all blend together, and you're creating that cement look. And then we can go in with some white. And so cool. And then I actually used white wax on my project earlier after I sealed it with gator hide, and then I used white wax. So I'm just going in and putting some dark here and there, just like as if it were a cement bottle. Pretty cool. Y'all, I have been doing projects all afternoon. I hope y'all all had a wonderful afternoon. Beautiful, beautiful day, even if it was kind of overcast. I thought it was a lovely day. I got several things done this afternoon. All right, so there we go. I'm going to pick it up and show y'all. Just kind of got all that dark in there. And now it's best to let it sit and dry. So I'm going to let it sit and dry for just a bit. And then I'm going to pop back on with another video and show you the finished, show you the next step. But we need to let it dry just a smidge so that we can create this really pretty look, which I know you guys will love. And you'll be painting up all your bottles, all your jars, all your vases. So I'm going to hop off, and then I'll pop back on in a little bit as soon as this is kind of dry. Thanks for watching.